Hey everyone, I'm Cookie Brothers with FCF International. We believe no one should do ministry alone. I've recently been doing some study around the subject of prayer, and I've always been a person of prayer, but had some seasons of more deeply committed times of prayer. And today I want to just talk a little bit about the practicality about prayer. And prayer is, above all, a way to connect with God. It's about building a relationship with Him, one that leads us to align our hearts and minds with His will. It moves us from focusing on what we want to understanding what He wants, and to really know that we need to know His Word. That's how we get a glimpse of His heart and His plan. And here's the thing. Some of us treat God like a spiritual ATM. We go to Him when we need something, whether it's for help with a problem or to get what we want. But that's not how a real relationship works, right? And then there are others who take a more passive approach, thinking God's going to do what God's going to do, so why bother praying? And while it's true that God's will is sovereign, prayer is still essential. It's in those hard moments when we're struggling or in pain that we discover who God really is and what His will is for us. So I have this great friend in England who's a prayer warrior, and I asked her once, do you think prayer is just as important as reading the Word? And I loved her answer. She said, yes, for sure. The Word is there to abide in us. But we're speaking spirits, so talking to God is essential. The Word shows us His character, but there's nothing like actually talking to Him. He loves it. He's always got something to say if we're listening, but He'll always initiate, but we just have to respond. Jesus showed us the way when He was on earth. He prayed, and He prayed a lot. He said, I only say what I hear the Father say, and I only do what I see the Father do. Prayer is a commitment. We can't build a relationship with just one conversation. Why? Because we're always growing, and as we grow, we can understand more of God's heart and His will. We have to keep the conversation going. In James 5:13, it says, is anyone among you suffering? Let him pray. Is anyone cheerful? Let him sing praise. Notice how it doesn't say, go get counseling, call your friends. It says you, the person going through something, you are the one who should pray. Prayer is personal. If I'm struggling, I don't need to ask someone else to pray for me. I need to go directly to God. He wants me to bring my struggles to Him. And when things are good, when I'm joyful, I don't need to ask someone else to celebrate for me. I'm the one experiencing the joy, so I should praise Him myself. Bottom line, prayer is the most productive thing we can do as believers. Jesus said in John 14:3, whatever you ask in my name, this I will do, that the Father may be glorified in the Son. Our prayers matter. They're a direct line to God, and through them, we can see His power and glory at work in our lives.